Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Viva Little Light. My name is Brittany. I can hardly contain my excitement. I have missed you guys. I feel like it's been so long since I have sat down with you guys, and it's only been like 3 days, but it feels like it's been a long time. So I'm eager to be in the space with you guys. If you're a returning friend, hello, how are you? And even if you're a new friend, I trust we're still old friends. I really do. So I always set the intention to put a very specific vibe and frequency to attract our collective. And if you're feeling the vibes, you're a part of that collective. So today, we're going to be doing a timeless message. As always, whenever this finds you in your now moment, this is perfect for you. And I wanted to tap in and check in, connect in with your guides today and see what your guides have to say. All right. They're okay. Oh, they were right to it. Didn't we need Chef Long right there? Let's get right to the point. Your guides definitely have a lot to say. So, just looking at these cards, something in your life is coming to an end to make room for the new. This is the dichotomy of it all. Something has to end so that you can enter this new next phase, this next version of you, this next experience. It's like this metaphorical door that is ready for you to walk through. But in order for you to walk through that door, you have to leave one room behind to go to the next room. The next room represents next part of your journey, the next time marker, time stamp in your reality. This is significant. This may have come suddenly, it may have come unexpectedly. I do feel like this transition isn't necessarily the easiest for you. I do see like it having some sadness, some grief around it. Just coming to terms with things didn't work out exactly the way that you thought they were going to. And it's important for you to acknowledge that grief and allow yourself to really feel it and really be present with it. Really be present with grieving a life, a plan that you had, and maybe you actually lived and experienced some of that plan, some of that planned life, and now things are being called to go in a different direction. What's being asked of you right now is a different version of yourself than you have ever been before. You're being asked right now to be your most brave self. And your guides know that you can do it. Your highest self knows that you can do it. Your highest self is coming through in this energy and saying, I know that what is being asked of you right now feels like it's a lot, and maybe you have some insecurities and are unsure if you are capable of stepping through this new door, of walking into that next room, the next room that you feel you have never been in before. But there's something actually very familiar that you'll find once you walk through that door. And I feel like some of it in your head is having this, it's some of that mental chatter of, well, it's unknown and I don't know, and what if. But your highest self is coming through and saying, this is it. This is what the space is being cleared away for in your life. This is going into the direction of what serves you, what serves your highest good. It's okay to close doors. It's okay to close chapters. It's okay for you to grow and expand beyond the current room that you're in. It's like if you were in a crib At some point, as you continue to grow, you are going to outgrow your crib. You're going to need more space. You're going to need it. You're going to need to be outside of the crib. Then you're going to need a bigger bed. Then you're going to need a bigger room. And then when you get older, you'll have your own home and your own house. And then your family expands and you'll need more room. This is what's being shown to me as a metaphor for where you're at right now and where you're going. Where you're going requires you to take up more space. In order to take up more space, you need to upgrade your room. I'm seeing it as let me just that energy just came through really strong. But what I'm seeing is your field is expanding. Whew. Okay, this is a lot of energy surging in, and they're giving me just a taste of what energetically what is happening in your field. Your field around you, your auric field, is literally expanding multi-dimensionally. And the reason this has everything to do with you being ready to funnel in more energy, more of your actual self into your field. And the more that you become more of your actual innate self, the closer you become to your highest self, it requires a physical and energetic as well as a mental expansion. That's why you can't fit in this space anymore. You've been doing the work, you've been putting in the time, you've been sitting with yourself, you've been reflecting. And some of this is going to require you to rest. Why? Because you need time to integrate. You need time to integrate this energy that's funneling through to you. Sorry. You need time for your body to catch up because your field is popping. It's ready to go. It's like, let's go. And your body is like, hold on a second. I'm operating on a different plane. I'm operating on a physical plane. I need time to integrate so that I don't crash and burn. So if you're feeling more tired, if you're feeling like your body is telling you, like, I don't know, like I have a lot of stuff to do, but I like want to take a nap. It's because you are receiving more and more and more and more and more information. You're downloading quicker. It's like these downloads before they would take longer periods or be like lagging, and now your activations, your downloads are instant. They're instant. And your body is like, whoa, whoa, hang on a second. I feel a little funny. Your body needs time to catch up, and your body is doing its best. It really is. So when you're feeling tired and when you're feeling, when you're feeling the ebbs and flows between having energy and not having energy at all, give yourself grace. Your body is really trying to catch up with your energetic body, and right now it's not at that capacity because we are operating on a physical plane, which just operates a lot slower. So you're definitely being called to step up. Literally. You're being called to step up. This is tied in with your highest self. You're leading by example. You're being guided by the angels, by the higher realms. You are meant to lead by example. You are meant to show people that there's a different way to do things, that it's okay to evolve, that we're meant to evolve, that we're on this ascension journey. What you were grieving about leaving behind, it's seen, it's heard, it's valid. But the message here is that what's waiting for you in the next room, and then the next and the next, is way more than what you are asking for, because you can't even conceive. It's like you're going to walk into that room and the next room and the next room, and you're going to be like, all this is for me? Are you sure? It's like if you were to check into a hotel and you're expecting this room, you're expecting to stay in this room, and they give you keys and you go open the door to this big ass suite, this penthouse, and you're like, this is nice, girl. And you're like, is this a mistake? It's not a mistake. This space, this place has been waiting for you. There's been a reservation for you. There has been a reservation for you. It's always been meant for you to meet at this specific point in meeting time. You had to be ready for it, and you didn't know that there also was a pending reservation that was made since before you were born. You had no idea that this room was already booked specifically for you, and you were the VIP. Damn. Okay, I don't. Damn. Wow. Okay. Let's shuffle. Let's shuffle a couple more cards, but this message is pretty straightforward. Guides. Do you have anything you want to add? I really love this reading for you guys. I really do. They want you to bask in the ambiance that you create for yourself. They want you to be in like your ethereal energy, whatever that feels like for you, whatever makes you feel like you're in your, like, it's like being in a dreamy energy, except you are very grounded. So it's like allowing yourself to bask in the beauty around you, for you to really just be fully immersed in the things that bring you joy, that you are meant to experience joy and pleasure and have fun and feel good. They definitely want you to take this time to zero in on what you want. What I'm seeing with this is like having your things that you want to bring into your reality. It's like having those things be your prey and having a very laser like focus. But also how the like feline predator moves is very calculated, but it's also very, it doesn't have to be so aggressive the entire time. It's like it takes its time. It knows like, I see my target right there, so I'm gonna keep my eye on it, and I'm gonna calculate, and then I'm going to know when the exact moment is, and I'm gonna pounce on it. And I feel like that is a message of you not feeling like from the beginning of you having your sights on something that you don't need to right now. That was probably terrifying. But you don't need to like pounce right this second. It's like you can have a method to it. You can allow yourself, and it has everything to do with a balance between the masculine and the feminine energy. It's like being so sure of yourself, your skills, and your capabilities, like it's not up for discussion, like you just are. That you know you're going to get your target and you're going to get fed. But knowing when it's time to slow down a little and assess, and when it's time for you to strike and take action, and making each strike count. Damn, guys. Okay. What else? Any other couple messages before we wrap this reading up for our beautiful friends? I really love this reading for you guys. All right. Anything else you want them to focus on? Thank you. Saying that there are, yes, confirmation of there's a confirmation here of balancing your masculine and your feminine energy. I feel like right now you're being called to be more in your receptive feminine energy while you allow yourself to reset, integrate. It's like a reprogramming, a software update, and once you set your sights on something, you will know when it's time for you to take action. I am seeing that some things, fun surprises, they're just not in your awareness right now. But I feel like there is also this message of, again, you being indulgent. Whenever I see this card, even though it says careless, I always get careless, because to me this card represents indulgence. It represents like, okay, whatever, I'll have that dessert and that glass of wine or whatever, like just being like, you know what, I'm gonna indulge right now because I deserve it, and I treat myself like a king or queen. Like, I'm just gonna chill right now. I know that everything's gonna work out. I don't have to have all the details right now, but I trust in what's coming. And again, your outer reality may be, reflecting something different to you, and you might be feeling like things are out of control, or you kind of just don't know what's up and what's down, or feeling like your life has been flipped completely upside down. There's method to this madness, and it's a grand reordering. This is necessary for your process of you moving you into the next room, upgrading you. There are rewards, blessings, abundance in those other rooms that are waiting for you. And like I said, it's not just the next room, even though that's the next part of your journey. But after the next room, there's going to be the next room and the next room and the next room. What is your advice? I'm trying to look and see which deck do you want me to use for their final advice? All right. Okay. Your final advice here, my beautiful friends. Was the final advice from your guides for beautiful collective. Thank you. That one want to come out too. Ooh. They're telling you, like, switch it up. Like, have those pattern interrupts. And again, this might be like if you're someone that's been so like putting your head down, working with your head down, just so focused on work. This is like, all right, just switch it up a little bit. Like maybe tonight you'll go and you'll have sushi for dinner instead of, you going home and doing your 10,000 chores. Like, let's give yourself a little bit of a break, a little bit of, me time, a little bit of indulgence, a little bit of pampering, a little bit of self care. But that's how the cookie crumbles. I feel like that's just like coming to terms with one, it's coming to terms with an ending, being like, you know what? I thought this was going to go a certain way and it didn't happen like that. And that's just life sometimes. It's coming to terms with not what you wanted it to be and you hoped it would be and it didn't turn out that way. Coming to terms with the way things are and making peace with that. Winner bakes all. I feel like this is the energy of you just going all in on yourself, because you are meant to have all the things that you want. You really are. And right now there just needs to be a big switch up in your life. And this is called upgrading. Bottom here. Just beat it. I feel like that one specifically was for giggles. So I'll let you just interpret that however you wanna interpret it. That is gonna bring our beautiful reading to a conclusion today. Thank you guys so much for being in this space with me. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys next time.